Hello, this is One Black British Woman's Voice, and today I want to do a vlog to essentially encourage black people to put down the Facebook and put down the YouTube and put down the Twitter and to start investing into black social media sites. So what I mean by that is that I've opened up a number of accounts across black social media sites and non-black social media sites. But first of all, I want to talk about the black social media sites. So when I say black social media sites, I mean websites which are owned and run by black people, which is important in terms of if you want to express yourself as a black person and your opinions are extreme or not even extreme, it's important that when you put your content on these websites, white people won't be able to foul up and stink up the arena by being there and moaning. I mean, white people, just ask the Native American, the Aborigine about white people always having to impose themselves in places where they're not wanted. So yes, naturally, racists will set up troll profiles, but if they try to get your videos delisted or get your tweets taken down or whatever, they won't have that power. All they'll be able to do is spiral themselves into an apoplectic rage reading or watching what you've done. They won't be able to get your videos delisted. They won't be able to get anything taken down. They won't be able to get your accounts banned. And it's important that black people grab a hold of these websites and make use of them now. Set up accounts on them now. Then talk about these accounts on traditional media, social media outlets like Twitter, etc., so that they know that there is a force to be reckoned with. I want to say I'm tired of it, but I don't want to say I'm tired of it. I just want to encourage my black people to look elsewhere other than these traditional media websites, especially those people who are vloggers like me that do truth videos that say things that make white people very angry. It's important that you have these safe havens to go to so that they can't stink it up, basically, or like I said, they can start up their fake profiles, but they won't be able to do anything other than that. So the first black centric website that I'm on, or social media site that I'm on, is called Black Junction. Now, Black Junction is this amazing answer to Twitter and Facebook. Its interface is much like Facebook. You can upload videos, you can post your tweets, you can add friends, you can do everything that you do on Facebook, but it's owned and run by black people, so that when white people, crawl in and start infesting the website, nothing that they say or do will be of any consequence. They won't be able to get anything delisted, taken down, or banned. I cannot encourage black people enough to open up an account on Black Junction. Black Junction also has Black Junction TV, and I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but I've been on Black Junction for a few weeks now, and I absolutely love it. And when you do open your Black Junction TV account, because I know you will, you'll be able to find me under the name of One Black British Woman's Voice. Try it, have a look, browse. It's brilliant. I really enjoyed, I'm enjoying the time that I've had on there so far. Set up an account, have a look for me. Let's, send me a friend's request. Let's have discourse and everything else, and let's have fun watching white people absolutely lose their shit watching our videos and reading our tweets, but knowing that they can't stink up the place or do anything other than be really angry about it. Now, outside of Black Junction, there is also Blitter, which is a play on the word Twitter, but it's for black people. Again, Blitter is run and owned by black people, and it's the black answer to Twitter, even though from what I can see in regards to its interface, it's much like Facebook, in that you can upload videos, commentaries, and everything else. Again, black people, I cannot encourage you enough to take time out of your schedule and just to set up a quick account on Blitter. There, if you're like me, if you're vocal, if you like to deconstruct racist lies, if you like to do vlogs, if you have an opinion, if you have any of those kind of things, you can fill up your feed, your profile with this, and white people don't have any power because it's owned and run by black people. And quite a few black people, or well-known vloggers actually, are moving over to Black Junction and Blitter. So that's two. I've got to give you one more. Turner's Church. Turner's Church, it's not religious, it's not affiliated to any kind of religious order from what I can see, or I hope not, but it is the black answer to Twitter. It's the black answer to Facebook. Again, its tag is, it's a safe haven for black people who've experienced racial injustice. Its interface again is like Facebook. Again, I cannot encourage you enough to open up an account with Turner's Church, and if you do open an account with Turner's Church, you will find me under the name Ashanti Truth or One Black British Woman's Voice. And just to clarify, just in case case I haven't already. In Black Junction, I have a profile called One Black British Woman's Voice. In Blitter, I have a profile called One Black British Woman's Voice. Under Turner's Church, I have a profile called Ashanti Truth for One Black British Woman's Voice. I think they're one and the same thing. I think one is like my name and the other one is my nickname. I'm not quite sure. But these are 3 very worthwhile Black-centric social media websites that I cannot encourage Black people enough to join. I mean, just look at how you're being censored on YouTube and Twitter and all these other websites. I mean, just a casual glance at the profiles that they lock down should tell you, join. I could mention other ones like Black Spot and Melanated People, but I wasn't too keen on them. I think there's a higher number of American users than British users, whereas Black Junction is a lot of British users on there. And no offense to my American cousins, I love you to death, but you know, you talk about American stuff, and in the meantime, as you're talking about American stuff, there's a lot of British stuff which has been hidden from British people. So Black Junction's got a lot of British profiles on there, so it's great for that. But Black Spot and Melanated People, it's American heavy, and the interface is okay, but it's a little bit clunky for my liking, and they charge you for starting up groups, and you know, depending on how many people that join that group, they'll charge you per person and all the rest of it. So I know they're there, but these are the 3 I'm going to talk about. These are the 3 I'm going to recommend. Blitter, the Black version of Twitter. Find me under One Black British Woman's Voice. Turner's Church, which is the Black version of Facebook. Find me under there under Ashanti Truth or One Black British Woman's Voice. And Black Junction. Black Junction, I think, is going to be a really serious contender in a couple of years' time. Black Junction, again, owned and run by Black people. Set up an account on there and find me under One Black British Woman's Voice. I'll stress once more, white people have no power there. They can't stink up the place. They can't cry wolf. They can't claim that all your tweets are making them feel very sad and all the rest of it. They can't do anything. Nothing gets taken down. Nothing gets delisted. So if YouTube delist your video and set it to private, then you can actually have your videos on these apps and they're not set to private. You're free to go. You're ready to go. So I cannot stress enough, Black people set up accounts on these places ASAP. Outside of those Black-centric apps, I'm also on other social media websites which aren't owned and run by Black people, but I'm everywhere because I know that people love to be everywhere and that they have their social media outlets of choice. And I'd like to reach all my Black people on these different social media outlets of choice. So you'll find me under Mastodon, which is Twitter. Basically, a little bit clunky in its interface, but a lot of people are gravitating over to it, especially Black people, pro-Black people such as myself, who have opinions that the white engineers that filter or censor what Black people are saying on other social media websites are kind of locking off. So it's a little bit loose in rules at this moment, but I'm on Mastodon under One Black British Woman's Voice. So I'm under One Black British Woman's Voice at mastodon.social. So you'll find me on Mastodon. You'll also find me on Twitch under the pseudonym of One Black British Woman's Voice. I'm on Twitch, not quite sure what that's all about, but hey, everyone seems to be talking about it, so you can find me in Twitch under One Black British Woman's Voice. I'm also on Facebook. Now, I've got a profile called Ashanti Truth on Facebook, but I've set up a group called One Black British Woman's Voice. So if you're on Facebook, look for the group One Black British Woman's Voice. Join my group, let's talk. I can put my tweets and all the rest of it onto there. I'm also on Tumblr under One Black British Woman's Voice. Tumblr, again, it's a bit of a clunky interface, but it's there, and you can post links to I can post links to my videos and make social commentary and all the rest of it and stuff like that. I'm also under Twitter, but I'm under a secret pseudonym on Twitter. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for people on Twitter. So my former followers, people that followed me, I'm looking for them. If you want to be added to my secret Twitter, secret Twitter account, then just leave your @ and I'll have a look at your profile. And if you're legit, then, I'll add you. But really and truly, I want to encourage people watching this video to open up an account with Blitter, Turner's Church, and Black Junction. You won't regret it. You'll love it. We can talk, we can converse, we can share videos, and white people have no power there whatsoever. And also, when you do set up accounts on these sites, I want you to then go and tell the entire world that you set up accounts on these websites, because it's important that Twitter, YouTube, and all the rest of these idiots know that they have rivals. It's important that they know that if they close down your video, if they close down your account, you're loud and vocal elsewhere and they can't touch you there. It's important that if they do things like that, that you'll be able to screenshot comments that you've made on Blitter or Turner's Church or Black Junction and post it on your Twitter account, and Twitter won't be able to do anything about it because you're not on Twitter. Do you know what I mean? So you're screenshotting opinions and thoughts and videos of what other people are saying, and they can't do anything about it. It's important that if YouTube block your video, then your videos can be uploaded elsewhere. Anyway, I hope all that was not too garbled. I've just had an excellent evening out with friends. I'm going to have a nice cup of mint tea and do some research on some other vlogs that I'd like to touch on. But that's my vlog on alternative black social medias, or stroke ways of finding me on alternative social black media, and as well as non-social black media sites. And I'm out.